Greetings, D&D players, enthusiasts, and observers alike, and welcome back to Chronicles of Kriath. My name is Emma, and I will be your DM today and every day that this wonderful campaign exists. Now, as per usual, let's go around our virtual table and reintroduce our characters. Rose, since you feel the need to
I didn't do anything.
mimic my entire speech, why don't you go first?
I have heard it almost 45 times now, so, Hi, I'm Rosie, and I'm playing Alon for you tonight, a guard captain from the city of Kriath, and I've gotten about 2 to 3 signs that maybe I'm going to die, but it might be all of us, I don't know.
Honestly, it really depends on what you guys decide to do tonight, but I guess we'll leave that up to fate, shall we? Anyway, let's move on from Alon to our resident dad of the party, Jeremy.
Hi everyone, I'm Jeremy, and I play Damien. Damien is he's a humble blacksmith and also an artificer, and he's learning a little bit of other types of magic now. Oh yeah, and he's gonna die for Chatwin sins today, I'm pretty sure.
Who knows? But speaking of Chatwin, Gia, why don't you introduce our resident chaos gremlin today?
Hi, I'm Gia. I'm here playing Chatwin Darcy, a reborn sorcerer, driving head first into my villain era right now. Just corruption arc, but just speeding through my own corruption arc right now. It's bad. Someone get my girl a martini or something.
I mean, we could, but it wouldn't help because she can't get drunk, so...
Ah, you're right! That's canon!
Unfortunately.
Well, I've been Chatwin. I'll see you guys later. That's it for me tonight.
Speaking of, let's introduce our arch nemesis that wants to erase Chatwin from existence. Drake, why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
Hello, I'm Drake Byers, and I'll be playing Donovan Thane. My goal tonight is world domination, and I have high hopes.
Gotta have high hopes for world domination. But now, let's get on to our recap, shall we? I mean, I really hope you guys remember what happened, because that was a clusterfuck of chaos.
Couldn't forget it if I tried. Been having nightmares for a while.
I'm terribly sorry, but I am also not sorry. Regardless, last time, our lovely players decided that they were going to try and confront Donovan Thane in his mansion in hopes of stopping the trial before it begins. Only they decided to do it in the dead of night, and it went horribly wrong because he was up waiting for them. And needless to say, a fight ensued. The party chased down and felled Donovan Thane, or so they thought, only the body then transformed from that of Donovan Thane to the mangled body of Samson Darcy, Chatwin's brother, who they thought had escaped capture, but rather had been used for Donovan's ploy. Enraged, when the real Donovan showed up to taunt her, Chatwin attempted another attack, and another fight ensued with the guards that Donovan sent up to get them, as Donovan made his escape. Needless to say, it didn't go well for the guards. But our party then went on to make their way into the town, split up, cause some shenanigans, which has now led us to where we are currently, with Chatwin having just visited her family in prison, Alon having gotten himself arrested by trying to talk the guards into rebellion and realizing that they were under the thumb of Donovan the entire time, and Damien, who returned Samson's body to Ilya's house, which has sort of become party headquarters at this point, then came back out, followed Chatwin to the prison, and distracted the receptionist so she could get in to see her family. We last left off with Chatwin exiting the chamber where her family was being kept to watch Alon being dragged into the prison in chains.
How many guards are there dragging him in?
There would be 3. 1 on each arm and then 1 behind, keeping an eye out.
Are they taking him down into the where I am, the exclusive VIP section of the prison?
No, they're taking him into the general population area where all the other prisoners are.
Cool. I am going to just remain hidden for now and just do they like visibly like have his stuff, like one of them has his stuff like over his shoulder or something, or
They haven't stripped him of his armor yet. They have his weapons.
okay, they just have his weapons.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, they typically will take them down into like a specific chamber where they will strip of remaining like armor or anything like that and put them in the prison garb.
Okay. And there's a couple of other prisoners in this area, like behind cells, right?
You're not in there yet, but you're welcome to make a perception check and see if you wanted to try and get ahead of them.
Yeah, might as well. I have terrible perception, but might as well try.
Alrighty.
Okay. Holy shit, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
+0, but
You don't even have to get ahead of Alon and the guards. As they're dragging him off, the one that's not holding on to Alon opens the door and you can hear voices echoing through. You were never really privy to exactly how much crime was on the Andrus Isle. You know that under your grandfather there wasn't actually a lot of it because he kept a lot of people, whether they were able to perform the high level magic or not, whether they were peasants or not, they were still able to live stable lives. Right now, you're hearing a lot more voices coming from that general population area than you ever think you've seen notices of arrest for.
yeah. Okay. So, I don't know if this is going to work out. Is there a convenient set of keys hanging from a wall or a guard's belt or anything like that that I can see on that nat 20?
On that nat 20, you would notice that as they're sort of opening the door and escorting Alon in, you would see that there are two guards in different sets of uniforms that are specifically. You realize now with that nat 20 that these guards that are dragging Alon in, they're not prison guards. They're guards from the city guard.
Okay.
And the one leading them in is high ranking, not top dog, but close to. And you would see that the prison guards have keys, but the guards escorting Alon don't.
Okay. Sorry, I'm asking a bunch of questions, but I have a plan and I'm just trying to see if this is going to work out. Cuz I'm now creeping out of like the high priority area of the prison and I can hear other prisoners in the area and they're like kind of walking in front of me towards a room where they're going to take his belongings.
Yes, so basically they would have passed you at this point. They're heading into that general population area.
Okay.
Basically, there is a hallway to the right where all of the cells are, all of the prisoner voices that you're hearing are coming from. You can identify maybe 10 different voices.
I would like to like just peek out to the right since they've passed me so their backs are now to me, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I would like to peek out to the right just so I can catch sight of the first person I see in a cell. And the moment I have sight of them, I'm going to cast message real quick.
Okay.
And I'm just going to message, if I get you a set of keys and a valuable ruby necklace, will you use the keys to let everyone else out and just start causing fucking mayhem and destroying every guard you see?
You see, it's like an older man, and he just starts looking wildly around the room, like he's heard something. He's like, "Who the fuck said that?"
I'm gonna message him again. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Do you want out or not?
I mean, of course I want out. Get me out of here.
Okay, I will get you a set of keys, and you will use the keys to free as many other people as you can. And then once those people are out, you and those other people will just start fucking up whatever guards you see. Understand? And if you do that, I will give you a valuable ruby necklace. Yes?
How valuable?
Let me check my inventory.
How much gold are we talking?
It just says ruby necklace.
Okay.
I pull it out of my pocket, this ruby necklace I have, and just kind of look at it. It's worth like hundreds of gold. Hundreds.
Make a deception check.
Yeah.
Actually, worth 5 gold.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's pretty good. That's 21. I am good at charisma, I promise, guys.
Absolutely. He's like, okay, fine.
Okay, great. Stand by. I will try my best to get you keys. And I'm going to look back towards the guard. Can I try Mage Hands to just lift the keys off his belt?
You absolutely can. I'm going to need you to make a sleight of hand check for the mage hand, as you do watch as they escort Alon into a side room and shut the door.
Am I doing this just before they're closing the door, or like
as they're closing the door, essentially?
Okay. So I'm taking the keys pretty much as they're going in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Okay, so I can't remember if we figured this out last session or not. No, it was more because I cast that thing that enhanced my dex, but I think it's been over an hour, correct?
It would definitely have been over an hour. You guys did that when you snuck into the mansion.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Cool. Let me just double check and make sure. Okay, I have a silvery barbs if I need to. I'm just making sure so I don't fuck this up. Okay, yeah, I still have stuff that I can use, so if I fuck it up, I can try again, and I can add stuff to it. We're fine. My sleight of hand isn't the greatest, but it's good. It's fine. It's good. We're good, guys. Okay, come on, baby. Okay, that's not bad. I am going to add this, because that's still could be better. Where's my D6? Fuck. I'm so nervous. Come on, 6, baby. Come on. Oh, 5. That's not bad. That's an even dirty 20.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the guard's perception against it.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
That's an 18.
Total?
He doesn't see it. Yeah, it's 18 total.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so I mage hand the keys to my hands, and then just after the door closes, I just kind of look at the keys and look back down the hall in utter fucking disbelief that worked. And then I'm just going to, all right, use mage hand and just float it over to the man in the cell. And as they kind of clink against his, like, the cell bars, I'll send him another message that say, don't fuck this up. Otherwise, I will not only not give you the ruby necklace, I will take money from you. I will kick your ass. I will take the clothes off your back. Do you understand?
Loud and clear.
Okay, take the keys. Go. Chaos.
And you watch him take the keys, like, reach through, unlock the thing, and the guards' heads snap as he unlocks the door, and you hear him let out this "Rah!" like battle cry as he rushes out the door with the set of keys, and they're like, "Oi, get back here, how'd you get those?" And, like, the two guards run at him as he moves to the next cell, unlocks it, and this large, like, half-orc man, rippling with muscle, walks out of the next cell.
Okay, as they're doing that, and as the guards are trying to stop him, can I cast Infestation on the first guard, like, closest to them, so I can buy them more time?
You absolutely can.
Okay, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, con save.
Okay.
Once again, spiders, bugs poking out of my eyeballs. Just
15.
15. That's a failure. It's a save for a 16. So he's gonna take 2d6 damage, and he has to run in a different direction. I forgot. So he could run straight back. Oh man. Okay, so it's 2d6. Okay. Let me roll that damage, and then I'll roll to see which direction he moves. So that's 8 points of damage. Not bad. And then he needs to run, I don't know which direction is good, so that's a 2. So he needs to run south. So 8 points of damage, and he has to take off running south.
Okay. Yeah, so you watch as the spiders and centipedes and creepy crawlies that essentially exit Chatwin's body and crawl over to this guard. They begin, like, burrowing their way into his armor. You see, like, blood start leaking from it as he screeches in pain. You see this large spider climb up onto his face, covering his eyes and obscuring his vision, and just take a bite into his forehead, and he screeches, runs straight south, which happens to be where the cells are, and slams into one of the bars and just
Kerthunk.
He's not having a fun time, and his buddy is like, what the fuck? As he's basically wrestling with this half-orc as this guy is unlocking more and more cells.
I think I can do one more thing, actually.
Okay. One more thing, and then I'm gonna cut to Alon.
Okay. Can I just use prestidigitation? I don't know if I can use this with this, just to create a male voice yelling prison break, like down the hall where Alon is, just so they're aware that there's shit going down. Can I use it for that?
I think that would be more of a thaumaturgy thing.
Yeah, because I'm looking shower sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes, odd odor. It can snuff out a light, a candle.
You can make the sound of bars rattling.
Yeah, I'll just amplify the sound of like bars and footsteps if I can, just to make extra sure that they hear what's going on.
Okay. You see some hands appear out of the like cell bars closer to the end of the hall. It's like, hey man, let me out too. I want to go. I want to riot.
And then I just press myself up against the shadows and just wait.
Fantastic. Make me another stealth check, please.
Okay. Oh, God.
Also, side question: does Damien hear all of the chaos happening?
Yes, as this erupts, Damien would. We'll cut to him in a moment as well.
Oh boy.
Oh God, what do I add to stealth right now? Oh, my stealth is actually a lot better than my sleight of hand. 19.
Perfect. So you press yourself into the shadows as you hear the footsteps of more guards approaching and await the chaos. We're gonna cut to Alon as they shut the door behind. It's you and 3 guards as they kind of place your stuff in the corner. The 2 are still holding onto your arms, and it's like, unless you decide to do anything or can do anything, they are going to remove your armor and search you for any further weapons or possessions, essentially.
I really don't know if I can even do anything, honestly. Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, I really can't do anything. So we're gonna say that it just happens, and then as they remove the like chest piece, like Aliana's just gonna kind of come out with it, and Elon's just going to like shut his eyes, like he's just regretted every decision of his life.
And as they see this unconscious little fairy in your armor, the one kind of goes, "Oi, boss, what is this?" And he's like, "What do you mean, what is this?"
It's a fairy. If you don't mind, please get her medical attention, please.
A fairy? Here?
Yeah, you know, like from the fairy tales and stuff like that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But those are just stories.
And you guys think I'm a liar.
And they both look at the captain, or the second in command who brought you there. And he thinks for a second. You see him pick up Aliana very unceremoniously by an arm. Kind of looks. He's like, it's definitely real.
She got hurt. Please, if you don't mind, get her medical attention. I'll go quietly.
Fine. I'm sure the boss will have something to say about this. And he just places her back in, like, his hand. He's like, I'm gonna go find him. You guys finish up here. And they're going to finish stripping you of your armor. And you're essentially in your standard, like, tunic and pants. And as he opens up the door, he opens it to complete and utter chaos as prisoners are rioting.
I immediately played a part. Like, what are y'all doing? You gotta you have to take care of that. Are you not guards? If you let all of these people go out, there's going to be so much chaos, you have no idea.
And the one looks at you, the captain stops, places Aliana very unceremoniously on the floor.
Bitch.
Grabs his sword off his belt and looks at one of them and is like, one of you stays with the prisoner. And then they run in to join the fray, and you are left with the burlier of the 2.
Well, I'm immediately going to try my best to grab a body collar, shove him against a wall, and just like ask him, what has Donovan Thane done? How much has he paid you all? What do you all get out of this? So whatever checks I need to do.
That would be an athletics, or I think it's athletics or acrobatics for grapple, if you're going to shove him against the wall.
I'll do athletics.
Okay.
Ooh, 19 plus 9, that's a 28.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that's a natural 11. There's no way he's getting anywhere near that, so
So I successfully pin him up against the wall. And can I do intimidation, maybe?
Absolutely.
I would like to do persuasion, but this feels like intimidation. I rolled a 12 and 15 total.
15 total. He's gonna kind of look at you and just be like, I don't know, boss takes care of all the details, but he's running the island. What are we supposed to do?
It's your fucking island. You live here, don't you? You think you're going to get an additional gold coin? You think you're going to go home to your mom and be proud of your fucking self?
I think my mom's gonna be alive, thank you. Have you seen that man? His power?
And if you allow him to take over this island, I've already seen another town. People there, they have all this sickness. He uses the dead people, reanimates them, uses them as body sleeves for other people or for himself. I am not joking. I didn't lie about a damn fairy, and I'm not lying now.
Make a persuasion check.
I rolled a 13. Persuasion. Oh my god, is a 7. So 30-20.
30-20?
Come on. Please don't do this to me.
He's gonna look at you, look at the shit going on outside, and be like, I don't have keys.
I pat him on the I release him. I pat him on the shoulder and it's like, good man, you don't need keys. You just stay out of the fight or you get as many people out of the fight. Don't deal with this, okay?
He nods, steps aside.
I go over to Aliana. Can I check her with medicine or anything?
Make a medicine check.
Okay, I have a +0 on it, so it's a straight dice roll. 11.
11? You can tell she's breathing, that's about it.
Okay. I'm going to look at him, like kind of do a double take, and I'm going to go over to him, and I'm going to just look at him and it's like, please, if anything does happen, just put her somewhere safe, let her recover. And if she wakes up, just tell her to go home, because it's not safe here anymore. I can't help her.
He's gonna take her in his hands and kind of nod. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, a woman with a name Redwall. She has further proof, if you want to see what I mean.
He nods.
You can take her, looks at Aliana. You can take her there. And I'm going to run out without a moment thought, and I'm going to try to locate my swords along the way.
They were in the corner of the room.
Oh I put on my armor, I put on my swords, and I fucking go.
As you go out the hall, can I grab your arm just so he knows I'm there just before he gets too far?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll cut away as you do that and sort of get his attention to Damien. You're out there talking to the receptionist. How exactly were you distracting him again? Or would you be by this point?
I think I made a bunch of stuff crash down, right?
Yeah, and Damien helped pick it up, and he's just like, oh, so how long you been working as a guard?
Oh, I'm not a guard. I'm just the receptionist. I just check in all of the prisoners and check all of the reports, and I keep the books. The guards don't want to do that stuff. They want a roughhouse.
Oh, I guess that means you're a bit smarter than me. I'm a blacksmith, so I'm used to just swinging my hammer around, hitting metal.
Well, I mean, that's a different kind of smart. I mean, you can create things that I could never create. I don't have the muscle, and he kind of like shows his arms are a little spindly.
Muscle comes with practice. You can do anything as long as you set your mind to it. I used to always tell my son that.
Oh, really? How old's your son? And as like you're starting to get into the flow of the conversation, talking about your family, all that stuff, and then all of a sudden the chaos begins to erupt. You hear voices shouting, and as both of you kind of start seeing, like you hear an alarm bell start ringing. At this point, the receptionist is just kind of like, "Oh, that's not good. Sir, you might want to leave."
Is this normal?
No.
Okay. What's that alarm mean?
It means that somebody's trying to escape.
It sounds like a lot of somebody's. So I think I have really bad news for you, and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Oh, okay, roll the hit.
Say hello to my hammer.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a natural 1. Would I have advantage for surprising him?
I'd say yeah, you would.
I'd be a 14 then.
Okay. With a 14, yeah, his armor class is shit. He's a commoner. He's gonna conk right the fuck out.
Yeah, 10 non-lethal damage to the face.
You send one fist like whizzing right by his head. He looks at it, looks surprised, and then you deck him with the other hand.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep, and it's like, you're gonna have to sleep for a little while. Ease him down. Crack his knuckles. Starts walking back.
All right, and you would see Chatwin and Alon. Essentially, Alon walking out of a room. Another guard actually ducks out and past you, running towards the door.
Oh, were there keys at the receptionist's? Did the receptionist have keys at all?
He wouldn't have keys to any of the cells, no.
Okay.
As I ran out, I tossed the necklace to the guy, by the way. Here!
And he catches it and is like, "Thank you!"
Yep.
But like as soon as I come out and Chatwin grabs my arm, Elon is just going to be so surprised and do something he doesn't do. He's going to hug her. Very briefly. Sorry, we need to go.
Yep.
Are we not going to use this opportunity to get your family out? Or does that bastard thing have the only keys to their cell?
Wait, hold on. They're here.
Yeah, I spoke with them.
Where?
In the exclusive sector of the prison.
Show me.
Fuck. Okay, fuck. Yeah, are we just going to try to hold prison break routes? If we break them out, they will never be able to come back here.
Here's what we need to do, okay? One of us is going to go get them out and escort them away. Somehow, we're going to split up again. The other ones of us are going to hopefully bait and run. We're going to have to meet up at some point somewhere.
I was given instructions not to leave Chatwin's side, so I'm not doing that.
Then you guys bait and run. Let me see the bars. I have my swords now.
I can't just let you go in. They're my family.
I don't care, Chatwin. This is what I do. Aliana's safe now. Aliana will be at your friends.
Okay, shit, fuck. I would have no idea if the normal cells took the same keys as, like, the exclusive cells. I would have no idea, right?
You would have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, okay. Fuck.
I was just gonna hack at them.
They're probably enchanted. You're probably going to die doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna go down with you.
Then let's go now.
Okay.
We'll come back for them later. Fuck it. Whatever, let's just do something now.
Okay, I guess we're going back down. Going back into the fray, I guess. Can I just run past the guy through the ruby necklace too and just rip the keys out of his hands? And just keep going? Like, if he still has them?
He would still have the keys, yeah. You would have to give me a strength check if you're not telling him to give you the keys.
Fuck it.
Emma, I have a question. How many guards are here fighting these people?
It's now up to 15. There's a lot of them pouring in. So a lot of the prisoners are starting to get overwhelmed. What?
Can I do athletics? Or just straight strength?
Athletics is fine.
Are these guards clustered up?
Ooh! 23.
23? Yeah, right out of his hands. He's not that strong. Damien, you would be able to see a cluster of maybe 6 of them, but there are prisoners entangled in there, depending on what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Thunderboom?
I was thinking about shattering the whole fucking area, but I don't want to kill any prisoners. I'm looking. I don't have a whole lot of options here.
Fair.
Can I try something?
What are you gonna try?
Aelon's going to see it, raise his voice above the group, and just kind of like really ragtagly say, "Grab their keys!"
And you see the ones that aren't wrestling with the guards go in for some of the keys.
Mob mentality, also the captain's over there, so I'm hoping they grab some keys, maybe.
Well, the captain didn't have any keys on him since he's city guard captain.
Either way, it don't matter. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm. But there are more guards pouring in. They're up to maybe 18 now. If you guys want to get out of here, you got to do it fast.
Yep. I'm just going to go with Chatwin for now.
Fuck it, yeah. Follow. I mean, but now they're after keys, they're unlocking more people. It's becoming a whole fucking shit thing.
Okay. Throw the door back open.
Mm-hmm. There are 2 guards in there that immediately jump up as soon as you open the thing and...
Can I do prestidigitation to just make it look like I cast infestation? To just have the look of spiders pouring out of my eyes? Because I don't want to actually hurt them unless I super have to. I'm trying to just scare them out of here. I'm trying to do the prestidigitation and then an intimidation check.
Okay.
So I look spooky, and then I try to intimidate them.
I would say, yeah, you can use prestidigitation because it says a non-magical trinket or illusory image. I don't know if you could create multiple to the full effect that your spell would have, but
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, I cast that. A couple of centipedes and spiders come out of my eyes, and I just look at them, raise my hands in a very menacing way as if I'm about to cast a spell, and yell at them, if you do not move and get out of here, I'm going to pull your spine out of your asshole. Go!
intimidation check, please.
Oh man, I'm not bad at intimidation. I got that charisma. Okay. 18. Can I still add this? Actually, can I still add this? I'm gonna add this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna add it. Ooh, that's a 6. That's 24, baby.
Yeah, they can't beat that. You see they start quaking, like you see them sort of start shaking, but they still, seeing the chaos outside, they don't move.
Yeah, I just bulldozed them then.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Damien's gonna be there with you.
You two just fucking like linebackers, just pushing them out of the way, and I'm just walking in behind you.
Attacks or athletics if you're just gonna
I'll do athletics.
like shove them out of the way.
That's a natural 20 and I have a +9.
You shove one straight to the floor.
I step on his face as I walk by.
Yeah.
Mine's a 23.
Oh damn.
Damn.
Yeah, you do the same thing, Damien. You grab the front of his shirt and just
+7 to athletics.
Yeah, you just slam him down on the ground. He yelps and just doesn't move.
With their faces on the ground, all they see are my feet walking right past them.
And your grandfather looks out the thing and goes, "This is a very different plan."
Right, we're trying something else. I'm gonna try to. Do the keys unlock the cells?
The ones that you bring in from the standard guards, no.
Fuck! Oh, shit.
Can I ask you all a question? You're all magical people, yeah?
Yes?
If I shatter the side of these bars, are they going to break?
Unfortunately, this section of the prison was meant to deal with magical means. Do they not have keys?
Apparently not the right keys. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Damien. I'm sorry about your son.
Can I check the guards on the floor and see if they have keys?
They do have keys.
Fuck yeah! Keys. Are there 2 sets or just 1? Or wait, no, you guys are holding down the guards. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the set of keys, and I'm going to first... my grandfather, he's like a powerful magic user, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna unlock his cell first. Does it work?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I scamper on over to his shackles and just try to... that work too?
Yes, it would take a few keys, but you would be able to finally find the ones that unlock the shackles, and they fall to the ground, and he just gives you a big hug.
I hug him so fucking tight for like 1 or 2 seconds before I immediately break away and look at him and go like, can you watch the door while I unlock everyone else's?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and just start unlocking.
Alon's going to go over to the grandfather while this is happening and is going to kind of look at him and go, who can't run fast?
You see he thinks about it. Well, I'm definitely the slowest of the lot.
Don't you have magic to like just teleport away?
Not anywhere safe.
How about I just put you on my shoulders and you can fire?
Worry about the children.
I'll get the children.
I can walk just fine.
Just stand behind me.
Yeah, Chatwin, just as you finished unlocking the cells of your siblings and are getting to your mother and father, you hear another loud voice booming out. Is anyone watching the important prisoners?
Shit, fuck, shit.
And you hear footsteps heading in your direction as
Damien's
well.
gonna stand at the door and look at the other 2 guards and be like, if you get up, I'll turn your heads into watermelons and crush them.
Which one of my parents is more magically inclined, if either? Because they don't have weapons right now, so if one of them is more magically inclined, they'll be able to fight immediately.
If either, your mother would be more magically inclined. Your father was more the knight that Samson took after.
I get out my bag and I have my old swords in my crossbow and a crossbow.
Slide them under my father's cell door.
I do.
Your father picks up the sword.
But yeah, I unlock them. I haven't planned any of this. I kind of left this up to you, so I'm just going to ask really quickly, which I know my grandfather and my mother, Olana, are both magic users.
Yes.
Anita, Ramsey, and Antoine, my 3 siblings that are left, which ones are magic users? Which ones are more fighters? Like, which ones, what's the layout we're looking at?
So Ramsey would be more of a fighter. Your sister Anita would be more of like the healer of the family, kind of took more of that route.
I could use a big dose of that.
Anton's kind of a Renaissance guy. He's kind of a jack of all trades, I'm guessing.
Booksy type, not necessarily much of a fighter.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's got that vial of acid that you tossed.
He does have a vial of acid. He's the baby of the family. He'll grow into it. Okay. Great. So my family members, who I have to preface, I haven't seen in quite some time, I am looking extremely feral, covered in my own blood. About half my hair has turned white. My pupils are broken, and my irises are, even though I kind of had brown eyes before, my pupils are broken, and my irises are like almost completely black. I am looking extremely fucked up and feral, and I'm letting them out and just ordering magic users to fall in line right behind some of the fighter types like Damien and Alon, so they can take on the hits and then they can support from behind. And I get, you said Anita was the healer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm putting her at the back so she can keep an eye on all of us, and I am positioning myself towards the front with Alon and Damien, and just flames start crawling up my hands. I'm ready to fuck anyone up.
Okay, and you watch as a group of maybe like what you assume is the captain of the prison guard, because he has the similar armor to a lot of the prison guards that you dealt with, as well as 8 counterparts arrive at the door. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative in a second.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Anita would look and just kind of be like, "Is anyone hurt?"
Deeply.
I'm pretty fucked up, but I can hold the line.
She is going to place a hand on your shoulder, Damien, and cast a quick Cure Wounds.
Love her. Love her.
Good girl.
At 2nd level for you.
I love my magic family so much.
So that's gonna be, oh good, 11 hit points that you heal. It's not much, but it's something.
Hey, it puts me right about like a 1/4 of my hit points. It's not bad.
It gives you a little oomph. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh, fuck me. This is not where I expected this to go, but honestly, the chance for a prison break came across, and we had to take it, right? We had to take it. Could I say, while I was waiting for, like, when I started the prison riot and I was waiting for the guards to run out and I was waiting for Alon, could I have used my spell slot recovery ring to recover a 3rd level spell slot?
I would say that you could.
Okay, great. Because I totally meant to do that, but I didn't want to be unfair with it. Okay, cool. So I get at least 1 more spell slot. I ain't got a lot of juice left in me. Oh, and we have that. Oh, fuck. We still have that level of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm. You guys do still have a level of exhaustion.
You're gonna have to tell me how that works.
I have not been rolling with disadvantage. I totally forgot.
That's all right. There's too many rules to go retcon. So we're just gonna from now on remember you get disadvantage on ability checks. So any further ability checks from now on you will have disadvantage for.
Okay.
Alrighty, but did anyone get above a 20?
Yeah. 24.
Whoa, baby.
24. Okay. 20 to 15.
16.
16 for Chatwin. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
That's me. I got 8.
Oh boy.
That's fine. I'm already in position. I'm okay with this.
Damn, I had the greatest 5th level spell slot that I could have used, but I technically don't have it yet.
Not yet. Not until you guys take the long rest. Finally.
I had the perfect spell for this situation. Damn. Oh well. I still have Fireball. That's a classic.
Very fair. Aelon, what are you doing? You've got a captain of the guard and 8 guards.
You said they all look to be like, I guess, stronger like him.
Not necessarily. They look like standard guards, but he looks stronger.
Okay. I would like to do something because I feel like this is kind of the only thing that's really stopping us right now. So I'm actually going to activate the ability on my sword, if that's okay.
Okay.
And what that's going to look like, I would like to say, is that because these swords are kind of like purple design, I'm going to be so pissed off that Elon's eyes are going to glow purple, and there's going to be somewhat of like this like mystical waft of air a little bit, and he's just going to look at them and just narrow his eyes and just like, no offense, but you can't, none of you can call yourself guards for taking money. And I'm going to attack them, but then also use that to get action surge, so I attack twice.
So you attack 4 times.
Yeah. I'm going for the big guy first, honestly, the big captain guard, because I'm fucking tired of him.
Hey, Aelon, how much health do you have, by the way?
Not a lot, 14.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. So that's why I'm doing that now. But okay, longsword.
I have a question before you do this. Didn't you action surge when we were leaving the manor?
This is an ability with my swords that allows me to do another action surge.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
It lets me do action surge or second wind, and I honestly should have done second wind, but I really want to kill this motherfucker, so. A 17 plus 10 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, short sword. That is a 11 plus 10, 21.
21 hits.
I'm rolling so good. 23 to hit longsword.
That hits.
Fuck him up, fuck him up.
Oh man, this is freaking beautiful. This one's a little bit less, but 19 to hit short sword.
That barely hits, yes.
Okay, so all hits. So I'm just gonna do all my damage now. First longsword hit, 9 damage. Short sword, 9 damage. Longsword again. What is that? 13 damage. Ooh, got a 6 on one. 12 damage.
So that's 43 points of damage total.
Yeah, fuck him.
Are you going to bonus action offhand hit?
Hold on, wait, hold on. That was just my action. I haven't even done my action surge.
Wait, you haven't even done the action surge yet?
I attacked twice. And that was attacking twice with dual
Well,
ability.
no, only one of those would have been a bonus action. You can't use your short sword twice. It'd be longsword, short sword, action surge, longsword.
Sir, I don't know how to do math, so what do I need to do here? What do I need to correct us?
You made 4 attacks out of 5, you get 1 more.
Yeah. Just make one more attack with the longsword.
One more attack with the longsword, okay? Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Get his ass.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll double dice.
Okay, so 2d8s.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 2. 4 for the other one. It's a plus 6 for damage.
So 12.
Floor is yours. How's he going down? He is gone.
Yeah, so his eyes light up with that purple and there's a waft, and I just fly towards him and strike him across the face and the stomach and the knees. He falls down and I just behead him.
Get his ass, get his ass.
I'm done playing games. I'm tired of this. Chatwin!
We're not fucking around.
Would you allow me to do an intimidation for the other ones?
I would say that you've used your action, your bonus action, and your action surge. I think we're a bit over action economy for that to be an extra option right now.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Chatwin, that's you.
How many are left with that guy going down?
There are 7 guards.
Oh, shit.
Not nearly as strong looking, but there are 7 guards.
Fireball!
Guess how many pissed their pants?
So, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. First, bonus action, Ifrit's aura, hair, eyes, everything glowing and floating, and I will say with the light cast, because I'm now casting bright light just off my body, with the light cast, my shadow is cast on the wall behind me, and the shadow looks like something monstrous and inhuman because it is not Chatwin's shadow. It is someone else's. And I am going to make eye contact with one of the guards and just point at him, and I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on him. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. That's an 8.
It's an 8. He fails. Bone coming from his own forehead splits through the flesh on the crown of his skull and just forms a jagged crown. And his eyes begin to glow in exactly the way mine are, and I lift my hand as if I'm holding a marionette on a string, cock my head while still looking at him, and just grin and turn him towards one of his friends. And yeah, he's on our side for a little bit.
Okay.
So let me just to tell you, the charmed target has to use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. It can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or are none within its reach. So he just has to make a melee attack against whoever I choose, which is just the guard next to him.
Fantastic.
I think that's really all I mean, I can move, but well, how far away?
They would be about 25, 30 feet at this point.
Okay, so I can use this ability. I think it takes a sorcery point. Let me double check. Oh yeah, so I have to spend a sorcery point, and I can do it before or after I cast a spell of first level or higher. So I'm going to use my movement after I cast that spell and he's under my control to move towards them. And when I get in melee distance with them, I'm going to use a sorcery point to fly 10 feet through them, and it specifically says I can fly without provoking opportunity attacks. I'm just trying to move behind them, pretty much, so I'm not in this cramped little staircase. And so that's my movement, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, how much movement did you...
I can use my normal movement, which is 30 feet, but then I get an extra 10 feet from this flight, and it's only for that 10 feet that I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So you're standing in melee range with them.
Yeah, that's as far as I can get. I'm just trying to not be directly in front of them so people behind me can get going and everything.
You would still be close to them, but you would be closer to the back of the group. Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is you're going to get attacked by several people if you do this.
That is a good point.
And Damien is going to get pissed at you.
Well, Damien, if Chatwin, you're not going to do anything else, it's your turn.
Okay, I won't move. That's a good point. Because I don't have that much HP, so I'll just stay where I am, so forget all that movement stuff.
Stay behind the meat shield.
But yeah, same spells, but without all the movement.
Perfect. Damien, what are you doing?
Damien's going to step up, like crack the knuckles in the hand that's not holding the shield and be like, today is not your day. And he's going to take a swing.
Alrighty. Roll the hit on whatever guard you're...
Can I position in front of everyone else?
Yes, you would be able to use your movement to get in front of everybody and get up to the guards. Alon's standing in front of a corpse, so there's a little room to get in front of him.
I'm going to use Booming Blade.
Oh boy.
So it's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. That's going to be 7 damage plus 8 thunder damage.
The guard that you hit is gone.
Just explodes into meat paste and be like, excellent. Who's next?
And the others are still staring at you, swords drawn. As at that point, we would move to the guards. So, first and foremost, that one that Chatwin charmed with Crown of Madness is going to make an attack on the closest friend. That's a dirty 20 to hit, so he is going to hit his nearby friend and deal 4 points of damage as he stabs into the shoulder of the guard closest to him. Does he make wisdom saving throws on his turn or yours, Chatwin?
On my turn, I have to use my action to maintain control or the spell ends, and target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So yeah, and his DC is 16, but he has to do it at the end of his turns.
Perfect. So we'll move on to the other guards first then. The other ones are going to go ahead and by their training, split 3 on Alon, 3 on Damien at this point.
Do any of the ones that are within my threat range move towards Alon out of my threat range?
In your direct threat range, no.
Okay. I'm a sentinel, that's why I was asking.
Okay. Would your range be 10 feet then? Or
No, I don't use a polearm.
Okay.
It's 5.
That's what I thought. Okay. So first attack on you, Damien, is a 14. That's not gonna hit. Your armor class is 20, right?
21.
Okay. Damn. That's a 22. That's actually gonna hit. Yay.
Hey.
So one's sword catches you on your non-shield arm for 4 points of damage. And then that's a natural 1. The third one, his sword clangs against the shield, and this blade must not have been well made because it snaps in half.
So it's 3 on me, 2 on Alon, 1 that's crazy?
It's 3 on you, 3 on Alon, 1 that Chatwin has charmed.
I thought I killed one of the 7 of them. That's why I was asking.
That's right, you did. Yeah, so it's 2 on Alon at this point. So, Alon, the 2 that are attacking you, that's a 21 to hit for the first one.
It hits.
Alright, so you take 3 points of damage from a sword blade.
Okay.
And then second one, that's a 19.
It hits.
And then you take from the second guard 2 points of slashing damage.
I'll look pretty rough.
Alrighty. And then at the end of their turn, you're going to go ahead and make a wisdom save here. That is a 10.
Yes, still under my control.
Alrighty. And so now we move to Chatwin's family.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Chatwin, are you looking hurt at all?
Definitely not as hurt as Alon. I'm at about half my HP total, but I'm doing a lot better than Alon. So I'm fucked up, but not that fucked up.
Yeah, so since you didn't move, you're the furthest away from any danger, so Anita's gonna tend to you first, as far as the cure wounds goes. So she's gonna go ahead and, since you're not looking as hurt, just a first level cure wounds for you. So that's gonna be 8.
Great. Oh, shit. Does she touch me? She has to touch me to do that because it's cure wounds.
Yes.
I'm in my Afriti's aura right now.
Oh, that's right.
If she touches me, she will take fire damage.
Oh boy.
It's just 4 points of fire damage. I'll leave that up to you if she makes that decision to cast that on me or not. But because I don't think Chatwin would notice in the moment.
Okay. So she is gonna, like, start to and, like, reach towards you, but as soon as she feels the heat radiating off of you, she's gonna be like, Chatwin, if you want me to help, you're going to have to, not be so hot.
I'm holding the guard like a puppet in one hand, and with the other hand, I just whirl around and point behind me at Alon.
Got it. She is going to rush up behind Alon and place a hand on you, and I'll reroll that healing because she's doing it differently. So that's 7 points for you, Alon.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you, Anita.
Meanwhile, Chatwin, your grandfather.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
You're a giddy schoolgirl with it.
I'm so excited. Look, there's some history I wrote. I wrote a tiny bit of history for my grandfather, but with that in mind, like, I'm just thinking from his point of view, he is probably so fucking pissed and is gonna fuck these people up. Like,
Chain lightning drops 4 guards to start the fight.
This is my grandfather's family. Like, this was the biggest mistake they could have made.
What he's actually gonna do, yeah, he would have 1 6-level spell slot. So he may as well use it. He'll do chain lightning on 2 of the guards in front of Damien and 2 in front of Alon.
Oh shit.
So you guys, you watch as your grandfather steps forward and lightning erupts from his hand. And out to one of the guards standing in front of Alon. I don't have enough d8s for this.
Oh my god.
It's a beautiful spell.
It is. It really is.
I love my grandpa.
Yeah, I don't even have to roll more. I rolled 4 of 10 d8s, and he is going to obliterate 4 of the guards. Right there. There is 1 guard standing and your Crown of Madness, dude.
Ah!
Yeah. And so your father at that point is going to just kind of stand there, hold the sword, and be like, I think Dad's got this. And he's going to hold his action in case any further threats appear.
Yay, Grandpa!
We're gonna move back to the top of the round with Alon really quickly. There's 1 guard and then 1 guy that Chatwin has charmed that has a bone crown sticking out of his forehead.
So it's just a charm guy, or it's 2 people?
It's 2 people.
I go for the other one then.
All right, roll the hit.
Yeah. Longsword, 19 plus 10.
That hits.
Okay. Short sword. Oh, that's not that bad. 18.
That also hits.
Oh, longsword again. 27. I assume it hits. Short sword again.
That hits.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Longsword damage, 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Short sword, 11 damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, cool. I don't think I go on to the next guy because I don't know. I guess I could yeah, I don't move on to the next guy.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna end my turn because I don't know what's going on with the charm guy, but
All right. Then in that case, Chatwin, what are you doing?
Cool. He's the only one left, the guy I charmed?
Yeah.
Okay. Since he's the only one left, him being charmed isn't really useful to me. So all I have to do is not use my action to keep up the charm. If I use it for something else, the charm drops anyway. So I'm just going to use my action to cast... I'm just going to cast Firebolt on him. Yeah, because I have my aura up, so it's extra fire damage. Yeah. Let me roll for that. Oh, what is that? Ooh. Plus 8, 19.
That hits.
Oh, yes. Okay. So that's 2d10 damage plus an extra 4 for my modifier. Where are my d10s? There they are. Okay. Okay. So whatever this is, plus 4. So 16 points of fire damage to him.
He is melted in flame. The floor is yours to describe that if you would like to describe it further, since he's the last one.
I dropped my hand that was holding him up like puppet strings, and it releases him like with a gasp. And the moment he has a moment to let out a breath and then take in a breath before a small mote of flame taps him on the forehead, explodes in a sphere around his head, and then collapses inwards. So it just chars his head and then goes...
All right, and you watch as he disintegrates into a pile of ash.
Okay, and all of them are down?
Yep. You have an open path.
Great. I turn to everyone else, my hair still floating, my eyes still glowing, and just bark out, to Ilya's now and then to a boat.
All right, and as you run towards the doors, they swing open.
Don't do this.
In walks someone you haven't seen in quite a long time. You see Jameson walk in, flanked by 2 guards with crossbows. And he kind of looks at you as you kind of skid to a stop, along with your family behind you, and goes, "Did you really think I would let you escape again?"
Oh, you thought I was going to be leaving without paying you a visit. I have to thank you, Jameson. Your small little dick and your big little ego, all of it has led you to me. So you honestly saved me the trip of having to hunt you down. I'm gonna eat your fucking heart.
Damien's gonna charge him.
I put the children back down.
Beautiful. All right, let me roll him some initiative here.
Are we keeping our same initiative?
You guys can keep your same initiatives if you really want to reroll.
Mine's pretty good. I have pretty low dex, so I don't think I can do much better.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I figure big hulking man covered in armor running at them should put the fear of God in him.
Pretty much.
Thank you for giving me this, honestly. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill the shit out of this little fucking incel.
But I think as Damien charges Jameson, that's where we're gonna end it for this episode, guys. Thank you all so much for listening. If you enjoyed, please go follow us on social media. We are Chronicles of Kriath Pod on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All one word, all lowercase. There you can keep up with our other crazy shenanigans and get extra clips to remind you when episodes come out. And trust me, after all the craziness that's been happening recently, you're gonna want to know when the next episode comes out. But for those of you who are still listening with us, thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.